Hey y'all. So Robin K here. Robin K Mizell, the owner, the visionary behind RkM Art. I am making this video um, to show you guys who I am and to let you guys know that I am real. If you pinch me, I'll fight you back. And if you bite me, I'll cut you, stuff like that. But I'm here though, on the real. My friend, she's like super gung ho about my cause. Was like, you know, you should make a video. You should show them, who you are and stuff. And let them know, what the cause is for, because people these days don't like to read. And I was like, unfortunately, she's right. People don't like to read these days. I don't know why. I like to read. But I think we still need to start reading again anyway, people in general. But anyway, I was gonna make a video of my clips, and be professional and show you guys what I could do and all of that. But yeah, Cameo is referring to more of a, making more of a realistic video, a raw video, so you guys can, see who I am for real. And so I'm here and I'm making it. It is really early in the morning. It's about 5:30. Anyways, I'm seeking support because I am getting my business off the ground. That's what the funds are for. They will be used to help me get my startup off the ground. I have been working on this plan even though I do have that longevity in planning with my company. I have not been able to secure funds. Last year I moved back to the States. Prior to then, for the past 7 years, I had been living in Japan, and so because my work history has been divided between the USA and Japan, I don't have any consistent, consecutive time in the States. So a lot of the companies that I spoke to, a lot of banks that I spoke to, were not willing to help my cause because of that very reason. And so, and I'm going to tell you, I talked to banks. I talked to a few different banks. And I talked to some investors. I talked to some former employers, about getting maybe some refurbished equipment or discounted equipment, or even potentially investing, none of which has come to pass. And I have talked to other industry leaders, and it turned out that they were just trying to use me for either my skill or my looks. And it has been a very interesting road, a very interesting and very challenging road. So upon all the denial and the frustration, I confided in one of my mentors, and I told her, I confessed, I was like, I don't know what to do. And I know that in the best times, when you don't know what to do in a storm, often the best thing to do is just to sit still and wait, and to just calm yourself. And so, in the midst of my calming myself, trying to calm myself, I'm like, but still, what am I to do? I mean, I have this business, I have this plan laid out, I have a plan that I'm adding to daily and changing things, and I see my future, I see my vision, but how am I to get there if no one is willing to give me a chance, or if people are continually using me? And she suggested I go to the people and start a crowdfunding campaign, and so I am. I've talked to, like I said, I've talked to banks, I've talked to small business bureaus, I've talked to investors. Of course, I've talked to family, but you know, sometimes family, family. I'm just gonna leave it at that. um, so now I'm here to talk to the people. And I'm talking to the people because what I want to do is actually for the people. And honestly, I really don't want to give away too much of my plan, but what I will tell you is that currently RkM Art, not only, a lot of you guys may think that RkM Art is dedicated to art in the conventional or the traditional manner, but it's not. I mean, yes, we do things traditionally. Yes, we do things conventionally. Yes, we do things organically. However, there is another aspect of RkM Art that is delving deep into the agricultural industry. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm just going to let you guys know that on my plan, my journey, my 5-year plan, and what I see happening in the future, it's massive, y'all. It's massive. And I already have plans to go international. I have my people in Japan. I have my people in Ghana. I have my people in Guam and Micronesia. I mean, I have my support out there. But I feel that with me being from here, with me having gone to FAMU, one of the best universities ever created, I should have support here. You know, honestly, within my heart and within my mind, I feel and I think that I should not have to go so far overseas to find support for a dream that I have to start and build at home. Just to give you guys a basic layout of what RkM Art is about, I do videography, photography, editing, writing, spoken word. I am a published author, and I do copy editing as well as music and painting and sketching. I'm turning my interests, my hobbies, my loves into things that are thriving and making RkM Art who and what it is. And I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. I am. And one thing I can say throughout this journey, even though it has had its ups and its downs, trust, there have been a lot of downs. But even throughout all of that, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful to have the dedicated clients and customers who are as dedicated to my vision as I am. And they stand beside me and they are trying to help me fly, y'all. They are, but they can't do it by themselves, and I can't do it by myself. I mean, I've been trying this. I mean, what you don't know is that this game plan has been in the mix for about 8-9 years. But again, because my work history is divided between 2 continents and 3 countries, it's been a little tough to get it off the ground. So, but we're working on it, definitely. So, for GoFundMe, what I'm looking for is funds to get equipment. And that's really what I want. Currently, I have been working for 4 different places, in 4 different places. 5 if you consider my freelance work when I'm traveling to South Florida. And I've had a few projects in South Florida that I've worked on. But I've also had some unnecessary traveling expenses due to just renting or borrowing equipment. So I may, be going to Jacksonville to work or rent or borrow equipment, or going to Gainesville to work, to rent, or to borrow equipment, or I'm going to Miami to work, to rent, or to borrow equipment. But then I also have a job in Lake City, job number 4, on top of the 2 jobs that I have in Gainesville, the 1 job that I have in Jacksonville, and RkM Art and all my clients and customers. So yeah, I'm working a lot, y'all, and the problem with that is like with TV20 in Gainesville, an ABC station, I'm only making $8 an hour editing their videos. That's not the only place that's using me though. Like I said, I work at 2 other places. No, 3. Okay, 3 other places. Like my name is actually on the roll as an employee currently right now. And it's been tough, y'all. One place only pays me per video. They don't pay you the editing time it takes to complete the video. They only pay you until you complete the video. So they pay about $30 per video. Yes. And the other place, that manager, he always complains about how much I make in my face. He's like, "You're making too much money." And I'm like, I'm not. I'm really not. Like, if you consider how much an editor of my skill level is worth, I should be making $30 an hour. You know, I'm tired, y'all. I am. Not only am I tired of being used, knowing that I'm being used, but I'm tired of all the driving. Driving these distances for these people who aren't willing to give me gas money, using my skill that could be going into my company, putting my company on the back burner because I haven't been able to get the funds through corporate America or otherwise to get started. And I'm tired of it, y'all. I am. I'm just like, I'm at a point. I can't do it anymore. Like, me driving back and forth, Jacksonville, Miami, Gainesville. This is, if I'm be driving back and forth, it's going to be for RkM Art. Building my network and my net worth and watching it grow, blossom, and bloom and take off. And that's what it's all about. So, yes, just in case I didn't say it before, what I do: videography, video editing, photography, photo editing, writing, copy editing, spoken word, music, congas, bongas, drums, percussion. I am a percussionist. I also play piano, which is a percussion instrument for those of you who don't know. And I'm learning the guitar, which is not a percussion instrument, it is string. But I'm also a published author. I have been published under LM Inc. And I have some stories out for those who follow LM Inc. And I'm very proud of the writing in those stories. I'm currently working on other works that will come to you in the future. I have a lot of projects going on, you guys. I do. I just need help to get everything centered and organized. RkM Art right now does not have a dedicated home, does not have a dedicated space. I have been working between Jacksonville, Lake City, Gainesville, Miami, and Orlando to try and get things done for RkM Art. RkM Art needs a base, and that's what I'm asking you guys to help me do. Please help me. Spread the word. Donate. Spread the word. Donate. Spread the word. And I know, like, you know, as soon as you start talking about money, people get funny, right? But check this out. I'm not... Yes, I want those huge $1,000 donations. I mean, you might have to holler at somebody like, you know, whoever's got the money or whatever. Like, I don't know. Superstars, they don't always have the money. They look like they have the money, but they don't have the money. So, I mean, some people might have the money. Some people might not. But I know that if you're making $8 an hour like I am, you might not have the money. But still, $1 will help. You know, if 2,000 people give $1, you know what I'm saying? That's 2,000 more dollars RkM Art didn't have. You know what I'm saying? And that's $2,000 closer to the goal. I could actually get half a camera with that. So, but I would like to get a whole camera. So y'all, I mean, if you can, give me $5. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, it's real. It really is though. I'm not out here for a scam. I have a clear vision. I see my path. I see my future. And I'm going to get there one way or another. Corporate America clearly is not trying to help me. Just from my dealings with them from the past year has just left me completely bitter and salty. I don't want to have anything else to do with them. I even tried to borrow against my own life insurance policy and couldn't do it. Why? Because of my work history. Bullshit. Anyways, I'm like, but it's my life insurance. I pay for this bitch. Yeah, I've had a lot of obstacles. So I'm asking for real, from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my heart, from the depth of my soul. I see you family rattlers out there. Are you truly gonna leave me hanging? Just watch this video and be like, she'll get it. You know, don't do that, y'all. Like I said, if 2,000 people give $1, that'll help. That'll help. That's $2,000 right there. So, I mean, the goal, though, the goal is $19,700. So I might need a few more people than 2,000. But on the real, help me out. This is real. I'm really trying to get this started without being used. Like, I was renting and borrowing equipment from this guy, a filmmaker who used to work for National Geographic. And I was thinking in my head, it's like, oh yeah, I got me some good, some good people on my network. Until I figured out that he was just trying to get into my pants, and he's one of the largest perverts in the world. So I have since cut off all ties with him. And then the other person that I was working with for renting equipment was also using me. He actually had a noose around my neck, so I cut that shit off and I left. And then, of course, corporate America. So you guys, I have had my obstacles. And I'm coming to the people to help me out. It takes a village. Help us out. Spread the word. Donate. Spread the word. It's RkM Art, y'all. Go fund me. Love you. Thank you for the support.